Hello and welcome everyone to part 37 of the Rome Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue with the Siege of Bibracte. Now I wasn't going to show this, but I actually decided, this looks kind of cool. It's quite a nice compact little settlement at the moment. And I want to give my siege skills a bit of a tweaking, and hopefully not fail as much as last time. The majority of the enemy is attacking from here. They are going to receive some reinforcements. I'm not sure where they're coming from. Well, there we go. We've just started seeing them coming up from here. Here they appear, behind the hills. They're going to take a while to get over here. I'm thinking they're probably going to attack from here when they eventually get round. If not, it's a long march around the other side, and that I'm not too worried about. But these guys are coming towards my gates. They are, some of them, reasonably weakened. So, up on the walls I've got my velites. I don't mind if the enemy does actually claim the walls. I want them to, in a way, kind of come down so then I can hit them with my legionaries here. Now, a lot of you have been saying, use your spear units in square formation. They'll be far more effective. So, I'm going to give it a go. By the looks of it, it does have, obviously, bracing effect, morale bonus, and melee defense boost. So, I'm going to try them like this, because they're probably going to funnel down from both entrances, and if they come through the gate as well, if they manage to reach that, they're going to need to fight on all sides. So I'm going to give them the chance. While they're busy attacking the vigils, I will then swarm in with my legionaries, which also has my general, and try and defeat them that way. At which point, my skirmishers should still be firing, the majority of the time. These guys are being a little bit tricky, though. And they are, in fact, going for the other parts of the wall over here. We're going to try and start bombarding them, though, with my javelin men, of course. Fortunately, they do have their shields up. Not going to take as much damage as I'd like, but we're already spearing a few of them, which is good. If we can whittle them down before they get to the tops of the walls, that'd be great. I did think about putting units on top of the walls to stop them there, but the thing is, once you get a couple of units up on the wall, they start to swarm, and they're going to just overpower me. I'd rather face them in open ground where I think I've got a bit more of an advantage. This way, the enemy's going to attack me from this side, so I'll have to swing on down. I'm going to let my levies and velites fire off a few more volleys and what have you, because they are doing some damage, especially the ones from the side. They're really whittling these guys down, but I need to start pulling these guys off the wall now very rapidly. These guys are already wavering, though, which is a good sign. Let's get all my guys off the wall now. The levies are going to get caught, unfortunately. I need them to continue listening to my orders. Running. Only... Oh, no, they've all managed to run. At the last moment, they've managed to escape. Towers are still doing a pretty decent amount of damage to these guys. Obviously, they're now charging with all their units, club levy, cavalry, and what have you. So I need to try and stop them from capturing the gate. They're pulling back with this unit. We've got some guys up on the walls. So, these guys need forming up here, which I'm just going to have in layers. All sort of just throwing in a big mush together. Take them off skirmish mode. And as long as I keep these guys in the square, they shouldn't be able to capture it. They have a few of them up on the walls. They're pulling back though. They're sending their decent troops up to the walls now to attack with. The auto-resolve for this, if you guys didn't see at the end of the last part, looked absolutely overwhelming for the enemy to win. So if I can kill as many of these guys as possible, that would be great. I'll push them back from the walls as such. They have a few stuck up here. I think a few of them are mainly just glitched out up there. It'll be interesting to see how the next volleys do. I probably shouldn't have pulled all my skirmishes off the wall, but they're incoming. So, oh, what are these guys? These are velites. I might see if I can pop a unit of velites back up on the wall, seeing as they've kind of glitched out a little bit. Let's actually form them back up first. But it looks like these guys are going to try and burn down my gates now. This is the issue I do have. Wooden settlements, that's fine, but you cannot burn down like the cast iron gates here. So that's where I think these guys need stopping. Shogun it worked because it was wooden gates, but you can't surely do this to normal gates. I'm going to get the velites up on the wall here because they're not actually pushing through these sections here. I'm not going to chase after them or anything like that. It looks like the enemy doesn't want to claim the walls. They've been pushed back. I'm going to get my velites up on these walls here and just throwing their javelins down at many of these guys as possible. Fire damage is obviously increasing, and yeah, they're gonna break through my gates, obviously. But hopefully my tactic is gonna work. And Velites should be firing already. Yeah, they are. Whittle these guys down a little bit, do some damage. Let's give them quick reload, standard shot, or to flaming shot, bonus, but accuracy and reload time does go down. So we're just going to have normal shot, trying to whittle these guys down as much as possible. They are going to burn down the gates though, but it will take a while, and they'll hopefully take some losses from these arrow towers, which are doing quite a nice bit of damage. Let's have a look at the rest of their forces. Their reinforcements are taking the long way round. They're coming out by the aqueduct over here, or the remains of one. These are berserkers as well. You don't want them getting in the gates, but they probably are going to do just that. Wodaz spears. They sound cool. They probably are going to, and the gate they're going to go for is this one over here. So we're going to have to watch out for them. Oh, we have some Riorii. Didn't even see them. Well, let's try that again. With Riorii, we're going to place them at this gate then. Didn't realise I had Riorii. Just had the Vigils. Finally realised. If I keep these guys, or Vigiles. These guys are actually wavering, which is good. But they're probably going to do too much damage to get my gates burning down. But they have broken. Let's get them focusing on this next unit of Club Levy. And let's get these guys up on the walls as well. I'm not going to get my levies over here because it's going to probably force these guys to attack, and I don't want them to do that. Let's try and bring the levies up here, because I think we've got these guys down as well. In which case we've just managed to hold the fire damage off long enough to push these guys back, and it's given me a chance to put my skirmishers back on the wall, which I was hesitant about doing because I didn't know whether they'd attack or not. So let's tell them to hold fire for a little bit. The enemy's now going to reassess, going to send some more units in to attack. Possibly even come up the walls. I've got more skirmishers up there though. No, 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 no. No, you do not open the gates to come outside. Close the gates, please. There we go, gates closed. Well, thank crap for that. Do not go outside. No, 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 no. No, 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 don't go outside. Okay, you guys can't be trusted to open the gates properly. To get up on the walls without opening the gates. Let's hit the club levy here, but ignore the skirmishers.
Our general is under attack.
You guys are just terrible. Okay, well we're going to keep you back here, because you can't be trusted. Form these guys back up here. I'm going to put them into a proper square. The gates are going to start burning down. They're coming down. Hit the skirmishers as much as we can. We've already managed to push back the club levy. So the only units I'm really worried about, to be honest, the skirmishers, not so much. If they hit my legionaries en masse, they're going to be a problem. The cavalry is going to be an issue. But it's these sword masters that are going to do the majority of the damage. It depends how well the cavalry can force my men back. And the other units have reached the gates here.
Our gates are utterly destroyed.
Let's form up. And we'll hold them in formation attack as well. They're going to start attacking that gate there. Berserkers. And the gates are down. Square formation. Form up, dudes. These guys, the spear levy, are now engaging my Velites, I think. They're actually trying to pull down. We're losing the gateway. Oh, but my Velites is not having that. They're pushing back. These guys here can keep firing. Hit the cavalry. So we need to focus on doing just hitting cav. Hit these guys down on the ground. These guys are now got to try and break through the square. They've pushed into with their cavalry. I'm hoping they're going to be pushed back. Getting my units to attack their horse straight away. My units up here are routing, or they're wavering a little bit. Need them just to form up. Back on the top of the wall, please. My levies, I'm just going to get them to try and target the general's bodyguard, because that's where I'd like them to focus, if at all possible. Let's get the velites down here. Pull back. That square, okay, I will, yep, good tip. Those guys that said that, the square is holding a lot better than the Riorii and Vigils normally do. And the enemy's pulling back through there.
Our gates are utterly destroyed.
And we need these guys just to form back up. And that means my gates over here have just gone down. But the berserkers, even though they are berserkers, they've got to try and now get through these guys, which with that added bonus seems to do quite a lot of damage. In come the berserkers. So I'm not going to hold too much for them up against berserker units, because that would be asking a little bit too much. Come on, form up over here. You're meant to... I want you forming up, throwing... In fact, I'm going to pull you back over here. Throwing at the units that are coming through the gateway. Sword masters are incoming, but we've got to take down those skirmishers, otherwise they're just going to bombard my guys to death. My levies are trying to do it now. So they managed to kill a little bit of the general, I think. Not too many. Let's see how these guys fare. The berserkers. I have a feeling they will just pwn my guys here. It looks like the skirmishers have wrecked my square here. And cavalry charges now, yet they've broken. So it's going to be up to my legionaries. We're going to let them, the skirmish fight, continue. I just want all shots on the sword masters, taking them off fire at will, just all on this one unit here. And I'm going to get my legionaries to attack them in a moment, but if we can bring them down we should be able to win this. I'm going to wait till the last moment that I have to charge a unit, and we're going to have to charge these guys a club levy. I'm going to get a chance to throw Pilam, or Pilaz, pushing them back though. They're now going to be under attack, but we are really bringing their general down, their sword masters, with my skirmishers. These guys are wavering, they're going to be gone. Pull back with those levies.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Velites are out of ammunition, both of them are out, so nothing else left now but to attack the enemy unit, the enemy general. And we're going to go for use the whip exertion just to have that bonus against the sword masters. And velites, we're going to push in against their skirmishers. And they have, the berserkers have pwned my pwned the guys over here, the Riorii. They are not going to hold for very long. I'm not sure we can push the berserkers back with just my legionaries. We'll have to see. These guys still have some ammo, do they? No, they want to attack in melee. We're killing their general over here, that's good. It's just the berserkers that are going to get past us. And my mob, are they? No, my plebs are really not going to... I doubt if they'll be able to kill a single berserker, to be honest. These huge Gaelic men, all right in the face. That's a good thing, though. And really that should result in a huge rout here. I'm just going to get all my guys to push here. Push at them out the gate this way. Finish them off, and then we're going to charge back to the square. Got 2 other capture points which the enemy would need to take to really drop the number of victory points that I would need to lose. So we can hopefully push back. I think the enemy's going to push back towards us, but I want to make sure I break these guys. They are wavering now, which is good. We've held rather well, but again, just couldn't... I didn't have any troops to spare. Maybe if I'd had some velites up here to try and whittle down the berserkers, that may well have helped. But I think we did the best we could, really, on that side, because we needed the velites and levies to hold. To hold at this gate. Okay. We can form back up with my legionaries. This one still reckons that they have some volleys left in them, so I'll give them a chance. Because we're going to have to hit the berserkers. Well, actually, no, we're going to hit the spears. We've got spear levy. The berserkers are chilling back here. Kind of hoping they would go away and try and capture this point, because then I've probably got enough force to smack through here. But we shall see. Let's get my guys forming up. And see what they can do. Right. These guys want to fire a few volleys. Go for it. No, they've just glitched. They don't have any ammunition left. So I'm going to charge them with everything I have down this street. It's going to draw these guys all over. They're seeing me push. Probably the spear levy is going to get in front of my way. And the berserkers are coming as well. And we've got the spear levy incoming, which is going to just break my velites entirely. I could try to flank round, but they're covering that with berserkers, so that wouldn't have worked either. Here's my general incoming. Hoping they're going to throw their pillam, to be honest, but they're not. Up to my general now. Try and kill off the spear levy, but the moment they send these berserkers in, I'm lost, I'm afraid. But we've made a good defend of Bibracte. We've taken down a lot of the enemy force. So I'm going to use the whip for combat effectiveness as much as I can. In the berserkers come. Just watch the scenes of the berserkers just, unfortunately, slaying my men. Oh, over the shield he goes. That was pretty cool to watch. Oh no, you're dead, dude. Unfortunately, you haven't managed to kill a single berserker yet. I'm going to need Praetorians to kill these guys. Killing the spear levy though, but the berserkers are a whole other fish. Oh, we've taken one down. One berserker down. Oh, and in the armpit. Fortunately, we break. They are, yep, impetuous. They're just frenzying all over the place. And that has killed the last of my legionaries. A costly enemy victory, though. I obviously lost all my men. That was a garrison force. The enemy has lost a valid army of over 2,000. They have lost 1,500. So I'm quite happy with that. That will do. That will do well. And some of your comments last time were quite... some of you seem to think this is the end of the campaign. That just because a Germanic tribe has taken a few of my regions, this is the end. We shall have to see. They're going to attack Patavium over here, of course. And we're going to have yet another siege against these guys. And we're going to fight it again because the tactics have worked okay. It's the berserkers that cause me the biggest problem, but we're going to have another one. We're not going to sally out to them, we're going to let them come to me. I have less troops here to defend with. Obviously, though, the issue here is that it's not a province capital, so I'm not going to have any walls to defend with, so I'm just going to have to hold with those squares, the Riori I make, and try and hit them with my skirmishers. It's the number of Celtic skirmishes that they actually have that are causing me the problem. But the thing is, after these initial waves, they have these two armies that they're sending out. I'm going to be able to start pushing back, and as I'm already drawing forces back, and getting ready for this. We will have to push them back. I won't halt my invasion of Britain. Somebody suggests that I have to just pull all my armies back, and that's not practical. Because I can do it with the forces I have around me and the new army that's building up in Rome. In a few turns that will be able to push out and do well. Plebs, we're just going to keep you back in the square for now. Unless they can flank, I might be able to get a chance to flank with them. My general, they've got 2 points to attack me. One is over here, and the other is over there. form these guys up over here, both in square. Ooh, tight squares like that, that'd be pretty cool, but actually it'd probably be a good idea if they go in between my units. No, probably not. I don't know. Trying to think of where the best way is them attacking me, to be honest. These guys forming up in square. Like that, probably. And if they don't decide to come down that side, we'll push down the other way. Thankfully there's no reinforcements, so it's just the initial army we have to deal with. See where they're going to come from. Berserkers, if we can hit them with the... with these guys. With my skirmishers, and then we can push out. It's like, hey, we're looking at you, what up? Yeah, I think they're better probably together rather than having a gap in between them and letting the enemy kind of filter through. Actually no, I've changed my mind. Because of how I want this actually laid out. These guys back here. My legionaries I want like so. Yeah, no, I've thought of a different way I want this actually. Push these guys up over here. And these guys over here. I actually want a gap in it because not only do I want the enemy kind of being picked off by the Riorii, but I'm then going to charge in with my my legionaries here, my general, through the middle. So that's actually why I'll create a gap there. So they can come towards my troops here, plus it gives these guys a line of fire down the middle. But I have a feeling some of them are going to start kind of trying to flank round. If they do flank round, they've got to come round to here. Looks like they're all going to come this way. They've got cavalry as well, which is going to cause an issue. But we'll see. I'll bring the plebs to here. Here we go. They're going to start firing. If we can bring down the first few units of berserkers, that would be lovely. But this is going to be a pwnage session against me. Get a few shots in. Oh no, you killed half my own dudes. That's not working as I'd like to.
Stop now.
Hit the club levy there. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Let them fire at will. We're pushing the berserkers back. They probably on their own could break through all my forces though. Take them off formation attack, and in we charge in the middle. They're throwing their own pillar through the middle, and we're now charging through. But this square has been hit hard. Try and hit the cavalry if we can. Use the whip on these guys. Pulling back there a little bit. My whole Riorii unit is wavering over here. My general's trying to hold. Got berserkers incoming. Oh, and cavalry charging through the centre. Going to try and fire through the centre. Try and pin some of these guys down just in front of my legionaries. The Riorii have given up. And it's now just up to my general to try and hold the tide. Plebs, powers, activate. Go. Go, mighty plebs, go. And they've managed to break my legionaries just like that as well. Just forcing their way through. The berserkers. And that's routed all my units. My plebs are about to die a very horrible and painful death. Death to all plebs. They are being slaughtered. There we go. Decisive victory. I didn't kill anywhere near as many as enemy as I'd hoped, but obviously I don't have the walls to defend from. Had I had walls, I'd like to have thought I could take out 1,000 of them. But we've chipped away at them a bit. I don't know if we've killed an entire force, I don't think we have, so they will eventually replenish. But they've taken out northern Italy now. They've taken out the entirety of that province. But Rome's fury will be all-powerful. Oh, we did manage to take out a berserker unit, that's good. It's Rome's retribution shall be swift. Form up new armies to send directly toward the enemy. As many of you have said, it's probably about time I pushed out with James's unit from Lepsis once the provincial happiness. Public order is good. I'm watching where these guys are going with their ships. Oh, and the Iceni have turned up. Resource lost. Glassware. War declared. Faction rises. Edict issued. Bread and Games and Talia. Settlement lost. That is fair enough. So let's have a look at the state of our empire after that. The barbarian attacks. So they've dug into, obviously, mainland Gaul. Right into Celtia. Well, just south of Celtia. In that part of that province. They've taken out our northern area. Sparta, what the hell are you doing up there? That's insane. So we now need to push back. And push back hard. I could call off this army. I could call this army back. And I'm very much considering that. So we're going to have a look at just who we're at war with. And what have you. Oh no, I can't pull this army back because I have to defend from these guys. Unless I can get peace. Unless I can offer some peace treaties.
If you have something to say it like a civilized man. Your accent.
And we can do it over here against these guys. Peace treaty.
Now,
we can offer you 10k. Okay, well let's try it again.
Who will pay because we have no memory of service.
No, okay. Don't really want to give them 15,000 because I'm going to need that to build up another army very quickly. James's Legion here. They are ready to move out. They are ready to go. I think I've got this set. This is whether I go for this settlement to the east, which I think I can hit him. No, I can't hit them in one turn. I've got a lot of forces over here. These guys are causing me problems. So it's really where has the least number of problems that I can go out to deal with. But this army can move. We could move to meet this army there, to be honest. Let's move there. Follow the roads, avoid attrition. We'll hit them next turn. If we can, we should be able to deal with all this. Infantry quarters. No, let's dismantle that. We don't need that there. How is my army at Rome doing? Okay, so what do we need to add in here? Oh, it was more auxiliary cav, wasn't it? What have we actually got? So, auxiliary cavalry. Auxiliary cav, auxiliary cav. Let's just add in 2 more Praetorians. Oh damn, it's going to take another 2 turns. Just have 19 units so we can move out next turn. So let's have a look at their forces. Oh, the Insubris have come back. They've rebelled. That's okay then. So actually let's split them up a little bit. Their forces here, they're relatively weak. It's just that army I have to worry about. But in order to prevent this, I could raise another army at Valethari. What are these guys getting upset about? All the squalor. All the squalor that we have. Building the latrines. Oh, it's the squalor from these buildings here. We've got enough. Well, the moment I start saying we've got enough food causes problems. But at Valethari we do have 2 lots of food. That is causing the same amount as that. Let's get rid of this one. Let's demolish it and build something to make them happy. We can build more of these things if we need to. Delicatessens. Ah, we've got another unit here, but another army here is where we're going for. We need to take these guys off force march. And yes, there we can go. We can get some units now. Praetorians, Praetorians, Praetorians. And first cohort in there. Chuck in some gladiators. And I'm not going to bother with the gladiator spearmen. I'm going to go for the velites. 4 of them. We can only get equites here because that's what we've got. So we'll get 3 units of equites. And then more Praetorians. We are not going to mess about. That's going to take a long time to build, but we should be able to strike back. Now we need to look at something to do up here at Bibracte. The Children of Oak up here, we can't allow them to... here we go. We're building up this army. We can get legionaries, which will be able to do something at least. This is their territory. We need to push in there, do something. I am going to raise another general here. No, I can't. I've got as many generals as I can have. Christ. Dang. Improve the Imperium to get more. We're ways off. Okay. So, well, my only other option is to pull this army back. But the thing is, by the time they get down, they're not going to actually be that effective. Well, they will be effective, but it's going to take a while. I'd rather, to be honest, pour another unit in here, see if I can do some damage. Oh, the rebel armies of the Iceni. We're going to attack via land.
Let them cower before Rome.
And, to be honest, in a siege situation with all these skirmishes, I'm not going to get that much of a easy victory. Or, you know, even with an auto-resolve. So I'm going to auto-resolve that. This... Okay, protective stance. Just so I'm going to lose a lot more men to those skirmishes than the auto-resolve thinks I'm going to do. I am going to raise this, so this makes it a lot easier to conquer. The Swibby. What are the Swibby doing up here? Are they friends with them? Not sure what's going on there. Theodon. Let's have a look. Swibby, what are you doing up here? Ah, they are allied to them. That would be why. Be why they've got an army up here. But they're going to have to come and attack Camlodonum. But we're going to need to repair everything here. We will build a field of Mars. Public forum and that. Because I will need to recruit more troops from here to push out from. Let's repair that. This army, though.
Commander?
Hey, hello. You can come out of force march, and you're going to go round here and offer battle to the enemy in the woods over here. This army, we can't push out of Iska because it's being pwned by unhappiness right now. Conquest, it will go down next turn. See if we can take out that War Maiden at the back. She seems the weakest. Let's try and... Ooh. Slaughter has the best chance of something actually happening. Enemy wounded, that'll do for now. He's now rank 5, we can level him up. And Valor, show of force, assassination, single combat. Yep, let's do that. Still that army there causing me problem. I will look to push out against them soon. Temple of Jupiter. That reduces my food, which I don't really want to start reducing all this food right now. But it does improve public order, so let's do it. Let's screw it. Screw it, do it. I'm going to have to watch out that they don't attack me there. And I'm going to give it another end turn just because I want to see where the enemy forces move to. Ooh dear, I can upgrade quite a lot. Yeah, I want to see what the enemy does. All my general leveled up from that. Cunning, chance of evading agents, infantry commander, or what can we get here? Nothing new. We're going to go for general. I'm going to go out for infantry commander. That's useful. And we have my hero over here in Iol. And warfare, or this one, military tribune. That's what we want to do. Actually, with this force, I wanted to see, well, one with my agent. Let's see if we can get rid of this one. Oh, there we go. That glitched my game a little bit. Nope. Okay, for some reason it doesn't want to do that. Oh, has he been stopped or something? No, okay, that is properly glitched. He will not want to do anything there. Let's use his ability then. Let's try and pull this army out and go and attack here. That's just about working. We're swarming up here. Yep, go and attack. Go, go, go. Go attack. Auto-resolve. Because we can, and it's not going to make much difference. Stabbed in the face. We're going to raise it. My general ranks up. He does good. Make him a general. Now with that done, have we taken them out or not? No, they still have forces over here, but I think they're actually in... Oh no, yeah, they actually do have a territory. So if I push up through here, take them out, that should help things. Should remove that faction if I can finish off all their fleets, which are around by James's Legion anyway. But that should be fine for now. Keeping these guys in the port, they're really upset now. Let's do that and a farm. Let's not do any public order stuff. Let's make fishing stuff for food, that's what we need. Let's not upgrade anything else though.
I will do anything for Rome.
Yeah, for some reason I cannot hit this guy. So anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap up this part for now. No, I'm not actually. I was going to end the turn. I wanted to see what was going to happen. And then I will wrap it all up. I also should say I should have a little separate vlog up about this, but if I don't get a chance to do it, link in the top of the description to Ready Up TV on Twitch. I will be casting and commentating on the Scan Invitational Total War Rome 2 tournament, number 2, the Christmas one. That is happening over the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, the 14th and 15th of December, with £1,000 to be won by the winner. The previous Scan Invitational was just between YouTubers, and of that pool of YouTubers, probably only about 4 or 5 play kind of competitively on a regular basis. This time, a few of the competitive YouTubers have come back, as well as a few of the others. But the others that have been invited are all principally competitive players, and there's no way I can win this. Are all competitive players that play regularly, and so you should see some of the best Total War players. Obviously, a lot better than me, because I'm not that very good, especially on multiplayer. But yes, you will see some of the best. There should be some great matchups. I'll be commentating and casting along with some others as well. So be sure to check that out. Link in the top description. I think everything gets kicks off from 1 PM Central European time. So that should be 12 PM UK time, and I'm sure the rest of you can do a Google to work out what that is for your time zone. I will be posting regular tweets as well, and my Twitter is in the description, so if you do want to watch this, some of the best Total War players around, then do make sure you follow me on Twitter and what have you. I'll also make an announcement on Facebook, but as I said, I should hopefully get enough time to do a quick vlog on this as well, which will explain all this too. So yeah, that's pretty much covered all I wanted to say during the intern, but we're being attacked by these guys. So we're going to have to defend. They're doing the same old thing they usually do, which is, you know, have one army defend the other. Just having a look here. Club levy, club levy, club levy. Well, that is fine, that army. They don't have any kind of oath sworn or anything like that, which is cool, except for the general, I think. Which is good. So we're going to fight this battle next time. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Do come and say hello if you watch the tournament at the weekend. I'll be casting. Link to that in the description. Ciao for now.